I'm Harpreet Singh from CTech Bangalore. By now you would have understood the concepts behind PKI. Now it's time to see them in use. We shall be covering how to create digital certificates using OpenSSL, how to install them, and how to use them to digitally sign Word and PDF documents. Then we shall also see how to sign and send encrypted mails using Thunderbird application. And finally, you will be seeing how to set up secure SSL channel using OpenSSL. So let's start. In this session, we will see how to install and import certificate in your browser. First, go to your certificates. Here we have three folders: J, Viru and CA. First we will go to J folder. Here you can see private and public folder. In private we are having private key of J, and in public folder we are having public certificate with public key of J. Here we have three tabs: journal, detail and certification path. In details you can see the version, serial number of certificate, signature algorithm, issuer, validity period, subject, thumbprint, public key. In journal tab you can see whose this certificate belong to, issuer and the validity period of the certificate. In certification path you can see the path and the complete hierarchy of the certificate. Like J certificate has been issued by DemoCA, so you can see the certificate of DemoCA. Now we go to CA folder. Under this, under public folder, we are having the public certificate of CA. Here the details are same, and certification path. For importing, first you have to go to IE browser, go to tools, then to internet options, then click on content, select certificate tab. Here multiple tabs will be there like personal, other people and trusted root certification. Under trusted root certification we will install the CA or the trusted third party certificate. For that click on import, click on next, browse CA certificate, go to public folder. Here the CA public key is there. Select, click on next and finish. The import was successful. You can also see the certificate by clicking on the certificate and click view tab. Here you can see journal tab, details and certification path. Under personal tab, you have to install your own private key certificate. For example, if J is the personal folder, so I must install the J certificate with the private key. For that, click on import, click on next, browse your certificate, you have to select the type of certificate, that will be .pfx or .p12, that is for the private key certificate. Click on next. It will ask for a passphrase or password with which you protected your private key. Click on finish. The import was successful. Click on J certificate, click on view. You can see the details of J certificate. Here you can see that you have a private key that corresponds to this certificate. In this session, we will see how to digitally sign a Word document. For that, first we are creating a Word document. Now we have to save this document. For digitally signing a Word document, you have to go to Tools, then Options. Under Options, go to Security. You will be seeing the Digital Signature tab. Click on it. Now you have to add your digital ID or the certificate with which you want to digitally sign this document. Click on it. Here, I am using Chess private key for digitally signing this document. So I am selecting Chess certificate. Click OK. As soon as you click OK, you can see the changes in the title. Here you can see it is signed, and you can also see a seal symbol. When you click on this symbol, you can see the certificate of the signer. If you change a single dot or a single bit in this Word document and try to save it again, the digital signature will be lost. You will see it by removing a dot. Now again I am trying to save it. It gives an option that saving will remove all digital signature in this document. Do you want to continue? If you select yes, immediately the signature will be lost. Now again, if you want to digitally sign this document after changing, follow the same procedure. Go to Tools, Options, Security tab, Digital Signature, add your digital ID. Okay. Now the document has been digitally signed. This is how you can sign a digital Word document. Now we will see how to sign a PDF document. For that, I am using an open source software called Nitro PDF, which provides the facility of digitally signing a document, PDF document. For digitally signing this document, go to Secure and Sign options. Under that, there are two options, Sign and Certificate. Choose Sign. Hold and drag the pointer. It will ask for continue signing. Click on that. You can choose your certificate with which you want to sign the PDF document. Click on next and finish. You have to save this document. If you want to save it by different name, you can change the name. See, the signature has appeared. When you click on the signature, you can see the validity of the signature is valid or not, and who has signed the document and at what date and time. So this is how you can check the signature and digitally sign a PDF document. In this session, we will see how to send digitally signed and encrypted mail. For sending simple plain text mail, go to Thunderbird, click on Write, then give the address of the receiver, give the subject line and the message. we are sending a plain text message. Here the sender is Viru and the receiver is Jay. For sending the message, click on send. It will ask for a password. This is your Gmail password. As Viru is sending the message to Jay, so Viru has to enter his own Gmail password. Now the message has been successfully sent to Jay. Now we are going to Gmail and check Jay's account whether the message has been received. Enter Jay ID and his password. Since we have sent the plain text message, Jay will be able to see it in the inbox. Now we will try to fetch the same message to Windows Mail, as this will be useful while receiving the encrypted and digitally signed mails, because currently Gmail and Yahoo servers and other such servers are not supporting the encrypted email format, so we cannot read them in the Gmail. You can see the message, but you will not be able to read it. For reading the message, you can use Windows Mail or Outlook Express. Here you have to fetch the message from the Gmail server or Yahoo server. Then when clicking the message, you can read it. See, now we have fetched the mail from the Jay's Gmail account, and as it is in plain text format, we can read it. Now we will try to send a digitally signed and encrypted mail from Viru to Jay. Enter the subject line. And the message. Go to Security tab, select Encrypt this message and digitally sign this message. You can verify by viewing security info. This message will be signed as digitally signed and encrypted. And the recipient is jay.pki09@gmail.com. Click on send. Thunderbird also provides the master password facility. So you have to enter the password for the master file. The message has been successfully sent to Jay. Now we can go to Gmail and check the message received by Jay. See the first message by Viru. Here you can receive the message, but you will not be able to read it because it is digitally signed and encrypted. For this, we have to receive the message through Windows Mail or Outlook Express. Here we have fetched the mail. While clicking the mail, here we are encountering an error. Why this error occurred? Because it says as you must have lost or deleted the digital ID that the message is encrypted to. That means your certificates are not there and it is not been able to fetch the public key and private key from the certificate. For this, you have to install your certificate in the IE browser. Go to Tools, Content, Certificates. Under Under Trusted Root Certificate, import the CA certificate by clicking Import, Browse, in CA, click Open, Next, Finish. Yes, the import was successful. Now import your own private key. In this case, we have to import the JS private key. You have to change the type s.pfx or .p12. It will ask for a password or passphrase with which you protected your private key. Click on Next, Finish. The import was successful. In other tab, you have to install the public key of Viru. As the message is digitally signed, so for verifying the signature, we need Viru's public key. Browse it, click Next, Finish, and the import is successful. Now we can go back to Windows Mail and check the message again. Now it's giving an option, click on Continue. Now you will be able to read the message as it is decrypted and the signature is verified. You click on the seal symbol, you can see the security info of the signature. You can verify the sign. You can see the signer's certificate, who has signed the certificate, and you can see the encryption details also. This is how you can send a digitally signed and encrypted mail. In this session, we will see how to set up a secure HTTPS channel using Apache Tomcat. For this, we are running HTTP service over port number 8181 and HTTPS service over port number 8843. First, we will try to access HTTP service using port 8181. For this, in the URL bar, you have to give HTTP, your local hostname, and the port. The user can access the web page using HTTPS over common port 8181, but this web page is not secure and every client or everyone can view this page. Now we will try to set up a HTTPS channel. For HTTPS, we are saying port 8843. It will ask for a certificate of the client. If you are not having the client certificate with the private key of client, you will not be allowed to access the page as it is secure HTTPS channel. Now we first have to import our private key. For this, go to Tools, Internet Options, Content, Certificates. Under Personal tab, you have to install or import your private key certificate. To browse, select a type s.pfx or .p12 which contains the private key certificate. Click Next. We have to give the password or the passphrase with which we protected our private key. Click Finish and OK. Your private key has been installed. Now we will try to access the HTTPS page again. It will ask for the certificate. Choose your digital ID. You can see more information and certificate details. Click OK. Now the client private key has been recognized and the certificate has been verified, and it is allowed to access the page. clicking on the log symbol, you can see the identity of a server who is running the service of HTTPS.